Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your host Remon Azab, aka Remon with Team Skunk, and I'm here with another raid video. This time we're coming actually into P4 of the AAT tank takedown raid, the heroic version, and we're just going to go over, what this phase looks like for some of you that may not have made it this far. I've gotten mixed feedback on the raid over the last couple of days. Some people are stoked, some people are not so stoked about the difficulty of the raid. It is a much harder raid than the heroic Rancor raid, but I think there's going to be a learning curve with this, just as there is with any new content. But ultimately, the T7 heroic guilds that were doing Rancor raids are not going to be able to just jump into this raid and do T7 AAT tank raids unless they do some sort of a guild merger or do some recruiting. It's definitely not the easiest raid to just jump right into and get done. You're going to need a massive amount of characters to get through to the end. Now, I'm sure, just like with any other content that they release, there'll be adjustments made, and they're going to take a look at player feedback to see what the consensus is, and then make adjustments based on that feedback. So we may see, some balance changes to different phases of the raid. That's still all up to determination from EA, CG. We'll see what happens, but from what I've seen so far, really the most difficult phase to me was phase one. Just pretty much trying to chip away. It seems to be a harder stage to get a lot of damage done. Obviously, phase two was pretty easy to do. You could get a decent amount of damage in phase two. Now P4, we're coming down to the end here. We have about 20% left, so I'm going to go ahead and take some of the bottom parts of my roster here in. I mean, we have just a few teams left here to work with. Most of my top tier teams, my WIGS teams, my Jawas and things like that, I used in phase one, phase two, and phase three. And I'll be coming out with videos basically giving you tips for all the different phases as we get some more practice on it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick sneak peek of P4 though, because like I said, some of you may have made it this far, some of you haven't, but just want to show you what you're in store for when you get there. Now, some of these characters here aren't necessarily leveled up to max. You can see the low squad power, 34,500. My Gun-D is maxed out, my Yoda is maxed out, but the other three still need mods and some better gear. So we're going to take this team in, and basically I'm not going to be using a real strategic approach here. I'm just going to kind of try to do as much damage as I can to the tank itself, to try to zerg and get as much damage in to help my team chip away at the rest of this raid. So we should be done here in short order, just trying to just get the last couple attacks in that I can before my roster finishes up. So pretty cool that there is a raid that's allowing me to use all of my roster, so I'm excited about that. But again, just a really difficult raid to get started with if you weren't expecting this and you weren't prepared for it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Now we have 20% left in the raid, so what I'm going to do is let the tank beat me up here as much as it's going to, and hopefully we'll get a chance here to do some damage. I'm hoping we can get at least 50k damage in here, maybe 40k damage, but that's all going to depend. So I've tried this a few times. Let me just go ahead and do a basic here. Maybe we'll get Foresight dodged. Unfortunately, that's not good. Okay. All right, now we're going to go with Rebuke here by Gun-D, see if that does any damage. Okay, we got a 7600 crit there. Ooh. The tank is so deadly. And now they have air support as well, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to look forward to. That's really awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Force Blast here. Oh, 3,400 damage. That's awesome. Ooh, that just took out Yoda. That main cannon is deadly. So let's go ahead and just keep chipping away here, see what we can do. That 1,300 damage is not going to help our total so much. But, I mean, if I could even get, 0.5% done here with this team, which I don't think I'm going to get done, we'd be in pretty good shape. Let's just see what I can do. Hopefully I get another attack in. Seems like the turn meter is just going in their favor so much here. Okay, so let's go. Keep attacking here. Would have been nice to get a double attack there from Kit Fisto. Come on, get rid of that B2. All right, let's do a basic here from I'm a Gun D. Didn't even do anything. Oh, come on, they got to get rid of... Okay, that gets rid of B2. All right, so now we're going to do a heal here with Luminara. All right. Now we're going to do a basic attack here with Barris. Okay, great, you got a heal off. Again, this is going to be a pathetic outcome here. We're gonna be happy. It looks like we're gonna get like 10k damage in here. And again, you know, this team is not great, but it's also not the worst. I mean, we have, you know, 3 pretty maxed out. Oh, there goes my Gun D. There's all the damage that was left in this match. So, you know, the strategy has to change. Ultimately, you know, I have to go into this with some teams that I've saved. Unfortunately, just trying to get through P1, P2, and P3, I used most of my best teams. So now we're just stuck with kind of the tail end of my roster here to try to do damage, and it's just not working out too well. As you can see, they are just tearing apart my team. I haven't even gotten to below 20% damage. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last attack here with Barris, which will probably do nothing. 0.01% damage. That is just insane. Okay, so now let's take a look and see where we're at. 34k damage. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to take another team in here and just see what we can do. I'm going to go with Old Ben lead. Right. Now let's go with a Darth Sidious lead with 5s. Resistance Pilot. Geonosian Spy. And we'll go with Chewbacca. You know, instead of Resistance Pilot, I'm going to go with Finn. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Probably not much. I'm probably going to get destroyed here in the first couple of seconds, but I'm hoping we can maybe get a little bit of damage in. Again, this is really not meant to be a tutorial video. Just wanted to kind of show you what you're in store for in P4. It does look pretty treacherous, right? So, I mean, and you know, this is really on me. I mean, most of these characters should be leveled up a little bit higher, but again, we're talking about you know, the tail end of the roster here. So I'm going to go ahead and do an AOE attack here. Got 1 dot off. Okay, so now I'm going to use his basic attack here, Geonosian Spy. 2k. Oh. Just so much damage by this tank. Okay. Called in Spy for the assist. Alright, now let's keep trying here. Let's see if Chewie's basic does anything for us. Nope, not so much. Again, let's go with the basic here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use... I think that was dodged, unfortunately. All right, one more basic attack we've got. 2K. So now we're at 19% left of the raid. So, okay, we're getting to the end here. 24K damage with that team. Amazing. Okay, so guys, as you can see, as you get to the end here with the tail end of your roster, you're just going to be chipping away, kind of just trying to do, a little bit of damage just to add to the total. But we're, getting to the end here, and as soon as we're complete with the raid, I'm sure we'll post some content about that on the LordSkunk.com website or TeamSkunk.com website. But as always, if you guys have any questions, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your feelings about the new raid and how your guild is handling it. And if you guys want to join Team Skunk, as always, you can come over to TeamSkunk.com. Follow the instructions over into our Discord, and you can come private message me there, or just leave a message in the looking for guild section, and one of our guild leaders will reach out to you there. But as always, thanks for checking me out. May the force be with you guys. I'll see you on the next one.